Hi students, welcome to Roots Academy. Myself Inayatullah, lecturer of mathematics. Student, in our previous video, we discussed about the basic types of functions. We discussed very basic types of functions. Now in today's video, we will discuss about some special types of functions. The special type of functions are here is 1-1 function, onto function, bijective function, many to one and into functions. These are called as some special types of functions. So we'll discuss one by one. So first is 1-1 function. Student, 1-1 function. Now student, it has other name. 1-1 function is having other name, and its another name is injective function. Injective function. Student, we know that a function means every element of a domain set must have image in a codomain set. So here, if I take A and B are two sets, A and B are any two non-empty sets, then a function is denoted by f from set A to set B. Function is denoted by small f and it is from A to B. So let me take the elements of set A is 1, 2, 3, 4. Elements of set B are A, B, C, D, E, F. These are the two sets. Let us see when can we say that this function f from A to B will be a 1-1 function. So students, a definition of 1-1 function is if every element of domain set, must have a unique image, in codomain set. Must have a unique image in codomain set. If we want to understand this better, let us use the graphical representation. Student, if this is our domain set A and this is our codomain set B. First set is called as domain set, second set is called as codomain set. Here elements are 1, 2, 3, 4. Elements are A, B, C, D, E, F, and it is from A to B. Now suppose the mapping is like this. 1 is mapped to B, 2 is mapped to C, 3 is mapped to A, 4 is mapped to E. Student, this is just a mapping. We can write mapping as we want, but to just explain you people, I have taken this kind of mapping. Now student, as I said, the definition of 1-1 is every element of this domain set must have unique image in codomain set. Check, element 1 is having image B, element 2 is having image C, element 3 is having image A, and 4 is having image E. So student, every element of this domain set is having a single image. So this function is called as 1-1 function. This function is called as 1-1 function. So what is the definition of 1-1 function? Right here. Every element of a domain set that is here, set A, domain set is A. Every element of domain set A must have a unique image in codomain set. that is B. Student, this is the definition of one function. Let us take the condition here. Student, if we want to say any function is a one function, then there must be this condition. Number of elements, N of A means coordinate of set. That says the number of elements. Number of elements present in a domain set must be always less than the number of elements present in codomain set. The number of elements present in domain set must be less than the number of elements present in set B. If this condition satisfies, then we can say that these functions may be one functions. Okay. So student, I will take one more example here of one function. This is set A and set B function. If I have 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, E. See, mapping is left to us. We can map as we want. Student, see, this is also a one function, because every element of domain set must have unique image. And student, if suppose if the function is algebraic function, these are just an example I said. Now if the function is an algebraic function, then how can we prove that it is a one function? That time the condition is f of x1 is equals to f of x2. These x1 and x2 are the two different values of two different elements of domain set. Two different elements of our domain set. By considering this condition, if we proved x1 is exactly equals to x2, by considering this condition, if at all, if we prove x1 and x2 both are equal, then this says that f of x, the function, given function f of x, is one function. So let us take one example here. Just take an example. If our function f of x is take 4x plus 1. We'll take 4x plus 1. And here f from, let me take r to r. R is what? Real numbers to real numbers. Let us check whether this function is one function or not. So student, what is the condition to prove this function is one? If you first take f of x and f of x2, and we should consider that these two functions are equal. So to prove this one, so student, here the variable is x, but in the condition what should be my variable? X1. F of x1, if it is equals to f of x2. If f of x is 4x plus 1, then how can I write f of x1? This I can write as 4x1 plus 1 is equals to 4x2 plus 1. Then the variable is changed. Earlier in the given function the variable was x. Now in f of x1 the variable is x1. So same function, everything should be same. Just in place of x I should write x1, and here in place of x I should write x2. Now student, after this, if left hand side and right hand side we have same constants, cancel that. So plus 1 and plus 1 gets cancelled. Left out is 4x1 is equals to 4x2. Now again left hand side and right hand side we have same multiples, both gets cancelled. What is left out? Left out is x1 is equals to x2. So what I said? If the condition is f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then we should try to prove that x1 is equal to x2. Here we got. So then I can declare that therefore given f of x is one function. Like this, many examples we can solve. So examples we will do it in when we solve the examples. When we solve the problems, that will solve some more problems. Just it is an example I showed. How can we prove algebraic function as one function? I hope you people understood this. Next type, that is onto function. Onto function. It has other name. The other name is surjective function. Surjective onto function or surjective functions. Both are same. So student, here again, let us take A and B are any two non-empty sets. A and B are any two non-empty set, where set A is domain set, set B is codomain set. If a function f from A to B is said to be onto if every element of codomain set. Now in one function I have given importance to a domain set. Now in onto function I am giving importance to the codomain set. So that's what is the definition here? Every element of codomain set must have a pre-image. Must have a pre-image in domain set. So that is, if every element of codomain set must have pre-image in domain set. This is B and domain set A. Then this is the definition. That is, if every element of codomain set, that is B, must have a pre-image in domain set A, then we can call this kind of functions are onto functions. Okay. Now let us take a geometrical representation here. For that, if I have set A equals 1, 2, 3, 4 and set B equals A comma B comma C. A comma B comma C. So the geometrical representation is set A and this is set B. It is a function. RMR says A to B. Elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B and C. So student, for me the important is codomain set now. 1 is mapped to B, 2 is mapped to A, 3 is B, 4 is C. So student, say every element of this codomain set A, B, C has pre-image. Set A has pre-image 2. Sorry, element A has image pre-image 2. Element B has two pre-images here. Element B is having two pre-images, that is 1 and 3. Yes, it is possible. But in function, what we don't want, one element of any element of set A should not have two images. But here it is, we are talking about pre-images. Yes, it is possible. So element B in set B has two pre-image and element C has one pre-image. So student, this is an example of onto function. Onto function. If any element is left out here, for example, if I take just an example, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, and E. Otherwise, okay, like this itself. Student, in this case, in the codomain set, element C doesn't have any pre-image. Element C doesn't have any pre-image. So that's why this condition is not onto. This condition is not onto function. Is not an onto function because there is any C doesn't have any pre-image. But this is onto. Yes. So student, the condition to prove any function is onto is, we should check that the number of elements present in set A, must be greater than the number of elements present in set B. Okay? N of A is greater than N of B. This condition, if it is satisfies, then we will declare that the function may be an onto function. Okay. Now, let us check if it is an algebraic function, then how can we prove a function is onto function? For that, the condition is, student, y is equals to f of x. We should take that y is equal to f of x. That is, the image of x is y. The image of x is y here. With this condition, if we got the value of x, in terms of y only, that means first we should take y is equal to f of x, then if it is x is equals to f of y, and here for all this x must be belongs to set A and y belongs to set B. That means for every value of y, that is from set B, if its element or if the value of x present in set A, then we will declare that f is onto. Then we will declare that f of x is onto. Otherwise, it is not onto. Let us take an example. If f of x is equals to 2x minus 1, f from again R to R, f from R to R. Now, this we should prove that it is onto. To prove onto, what I said, the condition is y is equals to f of x. So, student, f of x value is clearly given. Let us take as it is. Y is equals to 2x minus 1. Now, if it is onto, I should find the value of x in terms of y. Then I should keep checking. Okay. So shift 1 to other side. I get y plus 1 is equals to 2x. So my 2x is y plus 1. This becomes x is equals to y plus 1 by 2. The value of x I got in terms of pure y, that is x is equal to y plus 1 by 2. Now student, is this present in my domain set? Domain R, RD. D means domain. I can give any value to this y from this codomain R. If for every value of y, if the value of x present in domain R, then I can say that f of x is onto. Yes, it is possible here because real numbers numbers including decimals, fractions, direct numbers, negative numbers, positive numbers, all are real numbers. So yes, for every value of y, x present in domain R. So that's what I wrote here, that x is equals to y plus 1 by 2 belongs to R, that is domain R, because both are here, both are R here. So you should not get confused. That's why I written RD. RD means set of all real numbers present in domain. Student, this is about onto function. I hope you people understood the definition of onto function and the concepts related to onto function. This third one is bijective function. Bijective function. So student, bijective, the name itself declares that by means two, jective means functions, two function. It means a function which is 1 1 and onto, a function which is both 1 1 and onto, then that particular functions are called as bijective function. If A and B are any two non-empty set and f from A to B is said to be bijective if f of x is both 1 1 and onto. If f of x is both 1 1 and onto, then the function is bijective function. That means what? If I have a set like this 1 2 3 4, then set B elements are A B C D. Then let us see how can we map this. Its mapping is A to B. Set A is 1 2 3 4. B elements are A B C D. Student, if I map like this, 2 to B, 3 to A, 1 to C, 4 to D. Anyway we can map, it's left to us, but just to explain, I'd map like this. Now student, see here, first let us discuss 1 1. The definition of 1 1 says that every element of domain set, must have single image, must have unique image. Okay. Element 1 in set A has single image, that is C. Second element, that is 2, has single image, that is B. Then element 3 has single image, that is A. And element 4 has single image, that is D. With this I can declare that it is 1 1. Then it comes to onto. What is onto function says? Onto function says that every element of this codomain set, must have pre-image. He said just must have pre-image. It is not necessary that it should have only one pre-image or two pre-image. It can be any number of pre-images, but it must have pre-image. No element in set B must be unmapped. Okay. Element A in set B, element A is having pre-image, okay, 3. Element B pre-image is 2. Element C pre-image is 1. Element D pre-image is 4. Okay, with this I can say that it is onto. So therefore this function is both 1 1 and onto, hence it is a bijective function. So what is the condition for bijective function? Number of elements present in set A must be equals with number of elements present in set B. If any set is having some less or more elements, then that we can't say that it is bijective. To say a function is a bijective, the condition is number of elements present in set A must be equals with number of elements present in set B. Okay. After this, Student, with this itself, I can say that if this is 1, 1 and onto, in both the way it is 1, 1 and onto. If I reverse this case, means if A comes to this place and B comes to its place and interchange the positions, then also it will be 1, 1 function and as well as onto function. That means instead of coming from A to B, if I comes from B to A also, if I comes from B to A also, then also it is bijective function. That means if it is F inverse from B to A, the purpose of writing inverse is I change the positions of sets, interchange the domain to codomain. So that is called as inverse function. Inverse function, and inverse function is represented by F power minus 1. So what is inverse function? Again, we can give the simple definition for an inverse function. That is a function which is both 1, 1 and onto is called inverse function. The inverse function is a function which is bijective is called as inverse function. So it has we can give other name of bijective is inverse function. So we can call that bijective function is also nothing but an inverse function. Okay. So I hope you people understood the concepts of bijective because it is 1, 1 and onto, and we saw the examples. Now let us see one problem. How can we find the inverse of a function, and how can we say that a function is both 1, 1 and onto? Let us take one example. If f of x is equals to 2x, a simple function, or okay, we'll take some number, f of x is equal to 2x plus 2, f from again R to R. Let us prove that it is 1, 1 as well as onto, and let us find the inverse of this. Let us find the inverse of this. The condition for 1, 1 is f of x1 is equals to f of x2. This is the condition to prove any function is 1, 1. So student, f of x is 2x plus 2. Then how can I write f of x1? That is 2x1 plus 2. With this, f of x2 can be written as 2x2 plus 2. So plus 2 and plus 2 gets cancel here. What is left out? 2x1 is equals to 2x2. Now here students, left hand side and right hand side have same multiples, so I can cancel both. What is left out finally? x1 is equals to x2. So what does it say then? Therefore, f is 1, 1. This says that f of x is 1, 1 function. Let us check the onto of this. Onto. Is it onto or not? Let us check. What is the condition to prove onto? Y is equal to f of x. This is the condition to prove a function is onto. Y is equal to, what is f of x? It is clearly given 2x plus 2. After this, let us, to find the value of x, let us shift this constant to other side. So it becomes y minus 2 is equals to 2x. Y minus x is equals to 2x. Next is, I will do the cross multiplication of this 2 to other side. Divide 2 on both sides. What do I get if I divide 2 on both sides? I will get x is equals to y minus 2 divided by 2. Student, this is the final value of x I got. And now this I should check whether for every value of y, from this codomain, is the value of x present in domain or not? Yes, student. Again, as I said in the previous example, that for every value of y, we can give any value to y, but see, always it is divided by 2 is there. It cannot be 0. cannot make this 2 as 0. So always it is defined in real numbers. So this belongs to R. D. D means domain. R present in domain. Therefore, F is onto. So it is 1 1 and onto. Hence it is a bijective function. Hence it is a bijective. But let us find the inverse also, because I said bijective function is an inverse function. Yeah. If it is a bijective, then we have its inverse also. Let us see what is its inverse. Student, to find inverse, I will take the condition of onto itself. Take the condition of onto itself. The condition of onto is y is equals to f of x. Isn't it? Same condition I should take for inverse also. Now in this, I will take the function to other side. I will take the function to other side. That becomes f inverse of y is equals to x. X as it is, just function I shifted to other side, so it becomes inverse function. As is it, if you interchange the domain and codomain, then the function becomes inverse. And the representation of inverse is f power minus 1. So f inverse of y is equals to, just now we got the value of x. Here we have the value of x, and that is y minus 2 by 2. Let us substitute here. Student, here we got the inverse of this function, but the variable is y here. Let me change variable y to x. Simply we can change, no need to worry here. We can easily change y to x because we have the function in terms of x variable. So we can change this variable to x. That means y is equal to x here. So with this, I will get f inverse of x is equals to x minus 2 by 2. Student, this is the inverse of the given function. So it is 1 1 as well as it is onto, and this is the inverse of the given function. I hope people understood the bijective concept, and how can we find the inverse also you can understand. Move to the next type of function, that is many to one function. Many to one function. Student, here the name itself declares everything. Student, it says many to one. Many to one. So first is many, then comes one. One to many is not at all possible. One to many is 100% not possible, but many to one is possible. How can it is possible? Let us check. If A and B are any two non-empty sets, and it is defined from A to B. Suppose the elements of set A are like this, and the elements of set B are like this. C, D, okay, enough. If you want, you can write E also. Let me take E also, no problem. And the mapping is like this, student. This is set A and set B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E. Student, I said many to one, and it is from A to B. Suppose element 1 of set A map to A, then this is mapped to B. 3 also mapped to B. 4 is also mapped to B. 5 mapped to D, or D are any element. Student, this kind of functions, this kind of mappings are called as many to one function. The reason is, see here, 3 elements of domain set. 3 elements of domain set are mapped to a single element of codomain set. Because of this reason, we can declare that it is many to one. Of course, there are some elements which are unmapped here. No need to worry. No need to worry. But it is many to one because every element of domain set has image, and here few elements of domain set has single image. Then it is called as many to one. It can be like this also. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D, E. The student, it is like this: 1 to A, 2 to C, 3 to B, 4 to C, 5 to D. This is also many to one. The reason it is many to one is the elements 2 and 4 of domain set has mapped to single element of codomain set. Then this kind of mapping is also called as many to one. So student, I hope you people understood this. It is many to one. And of course we can say in other words, we can write like this also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. Student, here this function is also called as a many to one function. Many to one function. Every element of domain set is having only same image. Is having image B. Is having image only B. So this is called as many to one. So next function is, which is very interesting, it is into function. Student, it is not onto. Onto we discussed already. This is into function. What is into function? Student, the basic definition, basic and very simple definition of into function is a function which is not onto. A function which is not onto, then it is called as into function. A function which is not onto function, then it is called into function. This is a basic or simple definition of into function. Which is not onto function, then 100% it is into function. Let us see what happened in not onto case. When we can say that not onto case. If I have a set A and I have set B, it is mapping from A to B. Elements of set A are 1, 2, 3, 4. Elements of set B are A, B, C, D, E. Because I said it is not onto, and we know the condition of onto, that this should have, okay, not onto means B should have more elements for not onto. If suppose element 1 map to C, 2 map to B, 3 map to D, 4 map to E. Okay, this is one of the way of mapping. Student, here the reason we can give why this mapping is not onto is this element. In codomain set, element A doesn't have any pre-image, therefore it is not onto. And why it is into function? Same reason, because this element doesn't have any pre-image, so it is into function. Into function. And another example, A, B, F, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D, E, F. Student here, 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 element 1 and element 3, element 1 and element 3 of our domain set has same image, that is C. So with this we can say that it is many to one. Yes, it is many to one, I do agree. But student here, this is not onto function, isn't it? In other words, we can say that it is not an onto function. This is not an onto function. Reason is, in codomain set, element A, element B and element E doesn't have any pre-images. Therefore, it is not onto. So as well as, since it is not onto, I can declare that it is into function. Since I said that it is not onto because A, B and E doesn't have any pre-image. So it is into function. But student, here we have studied that, sir, in many to one function we studied that if more than one element of domain set has same image, then we can say that it is many to one. Here satisfies. So the complete name of this is many to one and into function. So it's complete as many to one as well as it is into function. So student, I hope you people understood the definition, basic definitions of these types, special types of functions. Okay. Now let us go to the problems based on bijective function, or it is 1, 1 and on basic problems. First problem, if f from R star to R star defined as f of x is equals to 1 by x, show that f of x is 1, 1 and onto function, 1, 1 and onto function, where R star is a non-zero real numbers. What is this R star? This R star represents set of all non-zero real numbers. Non-zero real number means it can be any number but not zero. It means in our domain and our codomain there is no zero. Yes, we can easily define here, because if it is zero in the denominator, it becomes not defined. That's why we remove zero from our domain and codomain. So student is asking us to show that it is 1, 1 and onto. To prove 1, 1, what is the condition? F of x1 is equals to f of x2. F of x is 1 by x. How can I express f of x1? It is 1 by x1. This is equals to 1 by x2. Because x1 in place of x we got x1 and in place of x we got x2. If I do the cross multiplication on both sides, I get x2 is equals to x1. Therefore, f is 1, 1. F is 1, 1 here. Next. To prove onto. Let us take onto here. We know the condition to prove onto is y is equal to f of x. So what is f of x? 1 by x. Again, if I do the cross multiplication here on both sides, so I'll get x is equals to 1 by y. Yes, always it belongs to r star, because I can give any value to y but not 0. I cannot give y as 0, because see, our codomain is also non-zero real numbers. So I cannot put y as 0. So other than 0 I can give any value. Always it belongs to domain real number, that is non-zero real numbers. Therefore f is onto. Okay, so let us go to next problem. Another problem. If f of x is equals to x square, simple quadratic function, f of x is equal to x square, f from r to r, here r means set of all real numbers, here also it is set of all real numbers. Check f of x is 1 1 or onto. We should check whether it is 1 1 and onto. We should check whether the function is 1 1 and onto or not. Let us do it one by one. First, let us try to prove it is 1 1 or not. To prove 1 1, again the condition remains same. F of x1 is equals to f of x2. Now student, here f of x1 can be written as x1 square and f of x2 can be written as x2 square, because our f of x is x square. Just in place of x, we should write x1 and x2 here. Now student, this left hand side square I will shift to other side. So what do I get? x1 is equals to plus or minus square root of x2 square. Now this square and root gets cancelled. x1 is equals to plus x2 as well as x1 is equals to minus x2. So here it is minus x2. Both we should accept here, positive as well as negative. The reason I am accepting both positive and negative is it is real numbers to real numbers. Both are real numbers. Especially our domain is real number. Whenever we will discuss about onto, domain is very important. In real numbers, positive numbers will also be there as well as negative numbers will also be there. So I cannot neglect any answer here. X1 has both the values. One is positive, other is negative. When I am accepting positive as well as negative values, this is highly impossible. Highly impossible. X1 will never be equal to minus x2. Or see, x1 it is positive. Positive will never be equal to negative. So with this I can say that f is not 1 1. F is not 1 1 here. F is not 1 1, because here x1 is equal not equal to minus x2. Okay. Next, let us check it is onto or not. To prove onto, what is the condition? Y is equal to f of x is the condition. Let us substitute the value of f of x. It is x square. So what is the value of x? As again I said, if I shift square to other side, x is equals to root y. And here we no need to take plus or minus. No need to worry. If you want, we can take. Now student, this y is the element of codomain set, and our codomain is set of all real numbers. Okay, 0 square root is 0. Okay, possible. 0 will come here. 1 square root is 1, okay, plausible. 2 square root is 1 point something, okay, that will come here. Okay, for every positive number, its root is exists. One or the other value is there, whether it is decimals or direct value. But all those values belongs to this domain R. But when I take the value of y are negatives, when I take the values of x, if I take the values of x are negative, that time, in that case, it gives an imaginary number. We know that root of negative number. Root of negative number is I. Negative 1 is I. It is imaginary number. This we studied in our lower classes. Root of minus 1 is imaginary and it is represented by I. And that imaginary number does not belongs to this our domain R. Because of that reason, it is not onto. Therefore, F is not onto. Let's go to the next problem. Student, if F from, take it is Z to Z, that is F from Z to Z, and here Z is set of all integers. Integer means positive and negative values including 0. There is no decimals and there is no fractions. F of x is defined as f of x is equals to x square. F of x is x square. Check. It is 1, 1 and onto. We should check this function f of x is 1, 1 and onto or not. Solution. To prove 1, 1. Again, we should use the condition f of x1 is equals to f of x2. So student, f of x is x square. So f of x1 can be written as x1 square is equals to x2 square. Okay, again same thing as I explained for the real numbers. x1 is equals to plus or minus x2 square with root, under root. So student, here root and square gets cancelled. So x1 is equals to plus x2. x1 is equals to minus x2. Student, as I said, it is an integer. Both are integer here. And integers is having positive as well as negative values. I should accept both the answers here. If I accept both the answers, then this case is impossible, not possible. This case is not possible. Because of this, I can say that F is not 1, 1. Next, to prove onto, condition is y is equals to f of x. So y is equals to, what is f of x? X square. Y is equal to x square. Again, if I shift square to other side, x is equals to plus or minus root y. Student, here, if it is 0, if the value of y is 0, okay, root 0 is 0, 0 present in integer. If it is 1, okay, it is satisfied, root 1 is 1, 1 present in this domain integer. But in case of it is 2, then square root of 2 is 1 point something, that comes decimal. That decimal number does not belongs to this domain Z. So it means for every number which doesn't have proper root, we will not belongs to this Z, as well as negative numbers. Negative numbers I already explained in the previous problem. So here I am explaining about non-root numbers, numbers which doesn't have proper root, that does not belongs to set of integers. Therefore, F is not onto. Now let us take one more example. Now student, in case of natural numbers, in case of natural numbers, in capital N means natural numbers, and function remains same, f of x is equal to x square. Check f of x is 1 1 and onto or not. We should check it is 1 1 and onto or not. But same function, just domains and codomains are changing. In the previous problem it is real number, now in this problem it is integers, now it is natural numbers. Okay. To prove to prove 1 1, f of x1 is equal to f of x2. F of x1 is equal to f of x2. So x1 square is equals to x2 square. X1 is equal to plus or minus x2 square under root. Now student, here square and root gets cancelled. So x1 is equals to x2. And x1 is equals to, okay, minus x2. I will write here. And here it is a natural number. Domain is our natural number. Codomain is also a natural number. And we know that natural number means number which starts from 1 to infinity. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., 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 to infinity. So it means all these numbers are only positive numbers. There is no zero, no negative. So here, this second answer, the second value of x1, I cannot accept. This complete condition itself is not there. Now what I should accept then? Only this thing I should accept. x1 is equals to x2 because it has only positive numbers. So negative numbers, though it's coming, but I cannot accept in my answer. So if I remove these negative numbers, what is there in my answer? x1 is equal to x2. Therefore, here function is 1 1. Therefore, f is 1 1. Here f is 1 1. Let us check it is onto or not. To prove onto. Then what is the condition to prove onto? Y is equal to f of x. So now y is equals to, what is f of x? It is x square. So x is equal to plus or minus root 1. Student, again, as I said, the example here, the same explanation I can use for this also. Natural number doesn't have any decimals, any fractions. But in case of this root y, if I give any value of this codomain, that is 2, 3, 5, 7, any value which doesn't have proper root, for that value, this x does not belongs to natural number of domain set. Or you can just simply write natural number, both are natural numbers. Therefore, f is not onto. If f from R to R, f of x is equals to x cube. Student, f from set of all real numbers to real number, f of x is x cube. We should check again here, f of x is 1 1 and onto or not. Check. F of x is 1 1 onto or not. Same thing, but here this time it is cubic equation. Solution. To prove 1 1. F of x1 is equals to f of x2. So student, f of x1 is what? F of x1 is x1 cube is equals to f of x2 is x2 cube. Just in place of x, I wrote x1 and x2 here. Now student, since it is a cubic equation, on both the side there is same power here. So this cube and this cube gets cancelled. In cubic equation there is no plus and minus. Plus and minus comes only in quadratic equation. But in cubic equation, plus and minus will not come. So directly we can cancel this cube and cube. Now finally what is left out? x1 is equals to x2. No negatives, nothing. Therefore, f is 1 1 here. Next, to prove onto, let us check it is onto or not. Okay. What is the condition to prove it is onto? Y is equal to f of x. Let us substitute the value of f of x here. What is f of x value? It is x cube. Now student, the value of x cube is cube root of y. The final value of x is how much? Cube root of y. Now for every value of y, is this x belongs to the domain or? That we should check. Okay. What is the value of x we will get? The final value of x will be cube root of y. Okay students, for any positive number we have a cube root. It can be a decimal, anything, we have a cube root. But for negative number we have a cube root, but that cube root comes in a complex format. That cube root comes in complex format. That means it has imaginary here, because we know cube root has 3 values. Cube root has 3 roots. What are the 3 roots? 1, omega and omega square. Cube root are having the 3 roots, 1, omega and omega square. We know this omega and omega square are the complex number. These are complex number. It means these are imaginary also. It means it has imaginary. It has imaginary. So we can say that for negative values of y, this x does not belongs in our real number. It does not belongs to real number. Therefore, f is not onto. Student, I hope you people understood this basic problems of 1 1 and onto. Student, if you have any doubt in this topic, you can put your doubt in comment box. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. And student, to be helpful to other students, so keep sharing this video so others can be benefited with it. Thank you.